Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And for the last time in this year-long experience, challenge, whatever you want to call it, to episode 69.
Whee!
Yes, 69 of the CnD Podcast. As always, I wouldn't be able to do it without him. I am with my co-host, Danny.
Hello.
How are you doing, Danny?
It's me. It's the last one of season 2.
The last one of season 2, the year-long experiment.
Yeah. God, it's gonna be. This episode's gonna be a bit more of a look back, I think, at what we've done over the year, but also, I mean, we still got our quarterly review to do as well. So, yeah.
Is that not what this is?
Yeah, it is that. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what we're doing now. So why have we still got it to do?
Well, no. I mean, it's gonna happen right now. I meant that's yeah. That's
Oh,
what I
okay,
meant.
right, yeah. All right, we're with you. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Me and Danny was speaking about it before podcast. It's gonna be weird for us to end this weekly thing. Because if you don't know, we used to. There was a time where we did it once a year. There was a couple of podcasts in between. But this podcast has always really been a timestamp in our lives at certain points. We started this when we were teenagers. We're now in our 30s.
Yeah.
So it's definitely been lower 30s, by the way, just to not be silly. Early 30s.
Well, I think that's why that was one of the reasons I wanted to do it as well. Because I just turned 30, like as we were starting it, and I was like, let's give it a try, because it's we've been doing this 12 years, but let's give it an actual try. Let's see what happens. And yeah, this is we gave ourselves a year, and this is it. This is the end.
Yeah, it's been interesting, really. How from the very first episode, how our lives are totally different. Like now, you have a fiance now.
yeah, I know.
And I'm driving. Like it's crazy.
I've
And
had
it doesn't sound like a big thing.
I've had like a different career. And
Yeah, you've completely changed your life. You're moving out now. Like you have a house now. Like
well, almost. Yeah.
oh well, yeah. It's still the lawyers are still on it, but
Yeah.
But I've got a series of 6 questions that I've kind of made. I don't know if you've got any questions, but
I haven't got any questions, but yeah, I've got a bunch of things to say, so that's fine. Yeah.
So we do these questions at the end. Then why don't you finish? You start with what you got a kind of update about, and then we'll go from there.
So very, very, like literally very shortly after the Q3, I went on a half marathon.
You did, yeah. I remember you saying it.
Yeah, and I so wanted to talk about it at the time, because like I was like, yeah, talk about it, and then I sort of realised that I'd have nothing to say in this Q4 except for because we were sort of winding down for the year, and we were actually this is now a week late, so we were going to record this. I can't remember if I was going to record it before Christmas or just Boxing Day or something, but basically I was sort of like, well, I can't really talk about Christmas because that won't have happened yet. And yeah, it's but yeah, so shall I start with I'll start with the marathon, because that's sort of the major thing that happened, really. Sure. So I can't remember if you remember from it might have been like Q2 or something. Basically I started running every Saturday. I tried to invite you to some of them. But yeah, no. It was all culminating into a half marathon, and it was going to be originally at the Eden Project, because they do one there. Which is in Cornwall, and I think it's like around. I don't actually know the circuit, but I imagine it's just kind of like around the little gardens they have there.
The Eden Project Gardens, yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of glad we didn't, though, because those gardens are like hilly as fuck, and I think it wouldn't have been as fun. So we went to Weston-super-Mare instead, and so the reason that was because we just booked them in time and they all got sold out. So we went to Weston-super-Mare instead, and it's actually like it's quite nice there, actually. It's another coastal town. similar to like our upbringings and stuff, and it's it's strange. So basically, there's like a massive beachfront on the front, and you sort of run up one side of the coast, and then go around this like castle thing, and then you run all the way back down past the beach coast again.
Yeah.
And then run all the way back up the other side, which is kind of like almost like a foresty bit. I'm trying to, don't know how to describe it, but the sort of like overhanging trees and stuff. It's sort of like a foresty footpath kind of thing.
Yeah.
Then you come all the way back to basically the start, and there's like a pier there, and then you run along the pier, and you go across the finish line. And I was there with Phoebe, her mother and sister. So it was just the four of us, and I'll be honest, like when we started it, we were all a bit like, oh, I don't know if we're going to finish this kind of thing. And actually, very shortly after we like set off, Phoebe's sister like sort of left the pack already, and I was like, oh no, we're like 2 minutes in.
Did you go forward, or was she dropping back?
No, she was like dropping back, and then within about like 10 minutes, Phoebe had started sprinting away. And I can't remember if I mentioned this last time, but I was still a bit concerned about my heart rate.
Oh yeah, because you had that episode, yeah.
Well, no, it wasn't like an episode. It was just sort of like nothing actually bad ever happens to me when my heart rate goes to like 200, but it's like concerning that it does do that.
That's what I mean. Like it goes to like 200. Yeah, that's what I meant by episode.
Yeah. So like nothing like I don't like start drooling or something.
Wheezy or whatever.
Yeah, or lightheaded, or it's just like I just see it and I'm like, oh, that's weird. It's like like if I didn't have it on my watch, I wouldn't know and I wouldn't like worry about it. It's that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So I wore my watch the whole time, and basically I was trying to keep it at 180 because that's sort of like where it should be. That's where it should be at. It's like maximum, basically.
You were pushing a bit too hard, is what it sounds like.
Yeah, but like, yeah. So it's when it's like creeping to like 185, I'd slow down a bit and then bring it back to 180. Like, so basically, my whole run was just like watching my heart rate and running to that. Which is, I think, actually a benefit. Because I wasn't slowing down because I was.
Yourself.
Yeah. I wasn't slowing down because I was out of breath. I was slowing down because my heart rate was rising.
You didn't want to die.
Yeah. And then I can't remember. So I did like a half marathon. I think I want to say it's 16 kilometers. I have to Google it. Hang on. 21 kilometers.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's 21. So I did the first 5 pretty nicely. And luckily they had toilets, like little portaloos, so I was like quickly running there, had a little toilet. And there was this guy who was like running with me, and he was like, when I first started running with him, he was like, you get those really chatty people that just like have to say something. He was one of those guys, and like, so I started running with him, and like he was like on the phone, he was like doing a voice chat, and I was like, okay. And then, but yeah, then he just like, our paces were literally the same, and so basically I sort of had to talk to him because I was like, oh no, I can't outrun him, and I can't like avoid him either.
At that point, just slow down.
Yeah. Get away from me.
If you just slow down just like a minute, he would have been in front of you and then just go at your same pace again. You would have never caught him, so you'd have been fine. I think at one point, I don't know, yeah, so we were sort of together, and then I went to the toilet, and then I was like quite ahead of him by that point, and then he must have caught up because we were together again by like mile 10. How did you wait, hold on. So you were with him, then you went to the toilet, and then somehow did he like wait for you to go to the toilet?
He must have gone to the toilet as well or something. I don't know.
Oh right, okay.
But he was like, but yeah, then I don't remember where he came from now. He just came out of nowhere again, and he was just like running beside me as we were doing like mile 10. But yeah, oh man, it's mad. So basically, we were so like I said.
Have you ever watched the film Hot Fuzz, where you got that the guy with the mustache catches up to him?
I don't remember that scene, but I have seen Hot
Oh,
Fuzz.
yeah. They're doing like a running bit, and he catches up with him. He's like, "Morning." People who watch Hot Fuzz is brilliant.
Oh
Like
no.
the supermarket owner, like that guy. Yeah.
Oh okay. Um, but yeah, so because like I said, because the circuit like laps on itself a couple of times, you basically always see the person in front. And like, so we were on like
Yeah.
mile, so it does like a little cute little lap at the start, and then you start running up the first side of the coast, or on the left side of the coast. I
Right.
think, no, yeah, we were like heading south, and yeah, as we were on like mile 2 or 3, basically it intersects with like mile 10. So, and then we started seeing people running towards us, and we were like, "Fuck off!" Like, there's no, there's no way.
It's a fucking day job.
Yeah, and by this point as well, I hadn't really like slowed down much either because of my heart rate, because we were still like warming up basically, and I was just getting a nice jog on, and so we were on like mile 3, and then yeah, like literally mile 10, which for me was like another like I think the marathon it took me like 3 hours, so for me that was like another hour, like another like an hour and a half basically until I got to that point, and they were already there, and I was like, no way, fuck off, like that's insane. Um, so that kind of like yeah, ruined my spirits a little bit. But they must have been like actually sprinting like the whole time, like that, which is insane. Um, so yes, I saw that just like zoom past me, and I was like, what the fuck? Um, and then and yeah, then when I got to that point, that was like sort of like I was like, oh no, like I don't know if I can like because you kind of run past the finish line when you're like halfway. So about mile 11, 12 is when you run past the finish line, because then you're going up the other side of the coast to then come back again to get to the finish line. And yeah, I was like, and also like the whole time as well, like because like I said, Phoebe kind of like ran on ahead, and sister and the mum had like gone behind me, so I was sort of like by myself by that point as well. And yeah, basically the whole run, me and this guy were just together, and he was like, oh yeah, we just started chatting, and I was telling him about the run we tried to do around Central Park, and
Yeah.
and he was like, no way, what, you know, that's cool. And I was like, yeah, it was cool, but it was like 30 degrees and we didn't make it. um, but yeah, it was good. It was good. Our only worry was that basically, so like all the roads have been closed off for the run, and there was like
they couldn't
warnings.
close it for so long.
Yeah, the warnings and stuff were like, oh, if you're not at a certain checkpoint by 4 hours or something, you've basically like you failed. So when we first saw that, like we were like, oh no, maybe we're not gonna make this, like because none of us have done it before, so we didn't know what our times would be. So we were a bit concerned, like you have to get to the certain checkpoint by a certain time. But to be honest, like I think by the time I finished, like I must have been like I was like, yeah, I was like more walking than running anyway. And to be honest, I reckon you probably could have walked the whole course and not have met that timer. So it was alright.
That's fair.
Yeah.
What was your finishing time again?
I want to say it was 3 minutes 10, but I actually can't remember now.
3 minutes 10. Fucking
sorry, 3 hours.
But all right, Flash, calm down.
Yeah, sorry, 3 hours. I want to say it's 3 hours 10, but I actually can't remember now. Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
Did you get like a medal or something?
Yeah. So you cross the finish line. I'll just skip the racy bit. So yeah, basically once I got to the far end of the second like point, I got to the other far end. I basically like lost the guy I was talking to, and he like proper like slowed right down. I didn't actually. It wasn't because we were waiting for the rest of Phoebe's family that I saw him again, like right at the end. But it must have been like another 20 minutes later. So he like proper dropped off by the time we got to the other bit, which is kind of sad because we were like at the same pace for quite a while. And yeah, and then like so Phoebe said something happened to her ankle or something. Oh, I think it was a knee.
Oh no.
And she was sort of like she had like a good pace on, and then like had to slow right down because of that. And it was the same, and as because like I said, like you can see other runners coming towards you from the other side. And you like I saw like a couple of injuries and stuff, and people were like hobbling and really upset and stuff like that. There was like one guy as we because we were like finished and we're waiting. There's like one person who was like basically like did I think he did his leg in or something, and he was like literally in tears, and he was like just trying to hobble over the finish line. And the paramedics was like, "Do you want us to help you?" And he was like, "No, I need to finish, And he was like being carried by his wife or something. And like basically like as he crossed the finish chair, they had like a wheelchair ready for him. They were like, and he's like, "Woof!" and just like threw himself into it.
Fair play to the guy. That right there.
That was dedication. Yeah, yeah. He did like, and there was like a couple more people like that who like just like they finished it and they were just in tears. Like they were just yeah. So yeah, so you cross the finish line. It's like I said, it's kind of a pier, and then like so you like run it. Like you're sort of walking by that point because I was dead, but you're sort of running to the finish line, and then immediately as you cross the line, they give you a little medal and they put it over you, and I'm like, oh, thank you, and they're like, yeah, go around the corner, and then you get like, it was like a little snack bag which had like a protein,
electrolytes and stuff like that.
Yeah. So you get like a little electrolyte drink and a little like goopy protein thing. I can't remember.
Oh, like a yogurt, like a freebie.
Yeah, but it more like concentrated, more like just pure like gloop. Yeah, kind of like a fruit.
It's probably glucose.
Yeah, and yeah, and then we got to choose the shirt as well. So I got a shirt to keep as well. And yeah, it was nice. We all took a photo at the end, but we actually don't know where that photo is. Because we can't find it anywhere.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know if it was for like one of the press people rather than for the event. Because all the event photos came out and you had to like upload a photo of yourself, and then AI like found you. So there was loads of photographers around the circuit, and they were all like official, like part of the the people. So yeah, I was every time I saw one, I was like, yeah, I put my thumbs up and I like gave him a wave and stuff. And like everyone else around me is just like miserable and.
There's a picture out there somewhere where everyone is just like sad face, miserable, dying, and then in the background, Danny's there with his thumbs like going, "Hey!"
But you can see as the photos progress, I'm getting more and more sad as I'm going on as well. It was fun. I'm meaning to buy because you can like buy the photos afterwards, but I was meaning to buy them all, but I didn't in the end. But yeah,
right.
Probably should have done that.
Yeah, they're probably expired now, mate.
I think they're still up. I think you can still buy them. But yeah, it was good. It was good. What I wanted to do was I wanted to select everyone and then upload like Phoebe's photo and then get all hers as well, because it got to a point. I think once you bought like 10, basically the rest were free.
All right.
So I was like, it seems silly us buying individual ones when we can group together and get them, but. Yeah, I just didn't do that in the end. Yeah, that was the run basically. I haven't run since, I don't think.
He's still recovering.
Yeah. Well, that was it. Like, I think we might have gone away or something, or shortly after that. And basically, like every Saturday since, I've either been like working, because of my job, I work like every third Saturday. So because of that, I haven't been running, and then like something's happened, or even today we were going to run actually, and I just woke up too late, and we were like, we'll just stay in bed.
Fair, honestly.
Yeah, really. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Up until Christmas, I think. I'll check my phone if you want to. Yeah. Interject what you've been up to.
Just mainly, mate. Just mainly working. There's not really much. Starting January, I just working. Yeah. And then I think around July I started driving. That's been going well. I'm at a point now where I can go places without having to worry about too much happening. Like there's a few things I need to kind of sharpen up on. But apart from that, it's going well.
Yeah.
I kind of learned to drive on hard mode. I did it in the dark because, as you know, winter time here is fucking 6 o'clock. It's dark, and that's pretty much when my lessons were.
Do you find it harder or easier?
In the dark.
Yeah.
I think
I think it's
hard to
easier
say because
in some ways.
in some ways it is because there's not that many people
Yeah.
around, and it would be in the middle of the day. But it's easier to learn and not have to worry about anything. But it's harder to see things like clearly sometimes, like when like road markings, or like down here, like some roads aren't even bloody marked.
No, yeah.
So I'd say it's harder in some ways, but it's also easier in other ways. Like daytime is busier, but nighttime it's not. You get more freedom with like making mistakes. I say at nighttime it's less stressful, but harder to practice. But daytime is more stressful, but easier to kind of get used to it quicker.
I think I was in sort of. Yeah, because I sort of did my last exam was actually New Year's Eve, I think, when I did it. So
I remember you doing it.
yeah, so I was sort of learning like October, November, I guess, and yeah, you're right. It's harder. I don't know. I find it's easier because there's less vehicles, and also like the vehicles they're all lit up. If hopefully,
Yeah.
hopefully they got lights on. So in that respect, it is easier because like something I don't think I said it on the pod, but I remember saying to you, like I actually got like my instructor like was like, oh, you're not checking your rearview mirror anymore. And I was just like, yeah, because when someone's in my rear view, their lights are going to be there, and I'll see, and they'll go in my eyeballs. Like, and you know someone's behind you because there's like, oh, there's suddenly a glare in the mirror.
But it just builds up bad habits, like that, doesn't it? That's the problem.
Yeah, I guess it can do. It's yeah, it is what it is. But yeah, like I was like, yeah, I'm not like gonna start looking at my mirrors often because. Well, firstly, there's less to see behind you anyway because there's less traffic. But yeah, the traffic that is there is lit up, so you'll see it's there.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's something he pointed out, and I was just like, oh, well, yeah. Yeah. Like you said, otherwise it's just a matter of just seeing things, I suppose.
Yeah. I have rebooked my theory as well. That is on the 20th of January. So
oh yeah,
that is.
Did it just expired? Did it? Or?
Yeah, November 14th. I think it expired.
So, fair enough.
Got to redo that.
Is it? Do you know if it's much different now?
No idea. I'm just gonna.
You just gonna
use the same maps that I used to use, and we'll figure it out.
All right, fair enough. Because I did mine, and like it must have been that month or something. But like they right at the end, there was like it was like a massive essay basically, and it was like the story about this guy doing a little drive, and it was like, oh, and the questions were like, what did he do on the third corner, and then you have to like work out how many turns he did and what he did.
I never had that, and I've done mine. I've done mine after you've passed yours as well, and mine never had that
because it never appeared in the theory book, and it never appeared on like any of my little practice apps or anything.
Maybe it was like a trial thing where they didn't necessarily score you on it, but they just like put it in there.
I mean, like there was like I think there's 5 questions all about that paragraph.
Yeah, I think they might not necessarily have scored you, but they might have just kind of trialing it. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's just a little trial or something. But
yeah, no, that is my January. My goal is to try and pass my test this year. It will happen. It's just a matter of when.
Yeah. I mean, you're so
whether
close
it's going to
now,
be
like...
yeah, whether it's going to be June, post June or pre June, because June's my birthday. I want to try and do it before then if I can. But yeah, we'll see.
Nice.
So I'm going to ask a couple of questions.
All right.
Just because I'm interested in your answer, and I'll give mine as well after.
Okay.
So what has been, out of the 69 podcasts we have done this year, what has been your favourite podcast, the best podcast we have recorded?
Ooh. Can I bring up the list?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me pull up the list.
No, you can't. Remember.
You must do it from memory. It must be that memorable.
How dare you not know?
Straight off the bat, I want to say the Flan and Isles. I think the fact that I'd never even heard of it was really like interesting in itself. God, my internet's so fucking slow.
Yeah, it was. It was a good podcast.
Bear with me. So try and load 30 episodes. Hang on. I don't. Okay, tell you what, I'll get rid of that because I think it's probably going to cause the audio to lag. Okay, I really like Flan and Isles. I really liked.
Okay.
Ooh. Hang on. I can look at my thumbnails. I'll do it. I actually quite like the Alcatraz one, actually. Yeah, I actually enjoyed that. That was good. Because I didn't know anything.
I mean, it's absolutely flopped, but I enjoyed it as well.
Yeah. And even Amelia Earhart, I actually really like that too. Oh, it's a tough one, isn't it? I feel even some of our blind rankings are quite fun. I'm still going to put Flan and Isles. I think that was the first one I was like, I was proper excited about, and also because it was just a well done podcast. Like, and then we did the film as well, which is cool. Yeah, I'm going to say that.
I'm torn really because I like the Flan and Isle. That was a good podcast as well.
Yeah.
However, I do also like Alcatraz, and I did also like what was it again? It was I don't remember which one it was now. We did. Wasn't that one? It was there we go. The 50th award ceremony. I think that was quite fun.
Oh, that was good actually. Yeah, it was a right ball ache to edit.
I can imagine. Yeah,
I was expecting it to be a ball ache, but like it was just because I've not written down where like any of these like moments are, so I had to like find the podcast that it was in, and then basically like go cut through it and like until I found the moment.
Oh no.
Yeah, so that took forever, and then I had to clip that piece and then slot that in, and then it was like right, and then we'll go to the next award, and then I had to go find that, and then there was a couple of them I couldn't even find the audio for. I was like, I remember them happening, but I just it just took so long, and I was
not sure
like,
when they happened.
Yeah. It's like which pod would it happen in, and then yeah. So there was a couple I actually missed, but yeah, it does make me a bit worried about the outtakes pod because like I have to find all the bits like that weren't included, but I've only got the raw file, so I have to like yeah.
I thought you clipped them separately.
I did when we first started. I did think I did the first 2 episodes. I started like gathering little bits, but that was just taking too long.
Now it's going to take 3 times as longer to find it.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, well, let me ask you this next question. Because it took you so long to do the 50th, not the 50th, sorry, the 50th CnD Podcast Awards ceremony. Would you say, question number 2, the most stressful podcast we had to record? Would you say that was it then?
It might have been actually. It might have been the most time consuming. Yeah. Because I had to do like it wasn't just like the editing as well. It's like the preparation beforehand because we had the questions, and we
Yeah.
were like, oh, now we've got to find answers to these questions. And then also in the back of my mind, I'm like, shit, I have to find these clips as well. So yeah, it was. Yeah, that's probably the worst one in terms of editing.
Fair.
Yeah. What's your next question?
My most stressful podcast
Oh, sorry.
was probably it's the one that never made the light of day. The one where people don't. I think we spoke about this on the last. Why did we? I don't know if it was on the podcast the quiz podcast or two. I can't remember if it was post or in there or not. But there was a podcast we did where I think it was middle of the year or more. I think more towards September actually, where it was your week. You know exactly which one I'm about, and you
What do
had
you mean?
nothing planned.
That was like March actually. It was quite early in the pod.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh right, okay, that spoke wonders. He had nothing planned, and he came on, and what was the topic again? It was something like
It was so. Let me just rule. Let me tell you the concept. All right. So what? So what happened was I wanted. It was supposed to be like not word association, but like a topic association or something. So I'll just say a topic, and then we can discuss it and talk about it. And it was supposed to be like one of those like first date kind of things, like because we were still doing like couples quiz and things like that. And it was supposed to be like kind of like a fun like, oh, what do you think about this topic and like discuss it.
Yeah.
But it was like from a topic generator or like object generator or something, and they were just all shit. And it was like, oh no, what have I done?
Yeah. No, I the thing of that is for me is
I thought it was a good idea, but it didn't become one.
No, for me it was like I was planning because I woke up and I just was not feeling great anyway. I was like, I'm a bit fucking depressed today. I can't be asked with it today. But the night before I'd pre-planned a mystery one, thinking it was my week. So when you told me, when we called on Discord, you went, oh no, it's my week. I went, oh thank fuck. Okay, cool. I can take the day off. Brilliant, lovely. You don't have to worry about it. And he starts the podcast. And he goes, all right, this week we're doing word association. I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, no, all right, I can understand this. And it was like the third time of him going toothpaste and then he went, what's your opinions on cactuses? And I went, what? Danny, mate, just stop. What the fuck are we doing?
Yeah. Oh no.
Like, why are you asking me about cactuses?
Yeah. I've still got the recording somewhere, but I didn't record the aftermath of it, which I really regret now because you were like, "Oh, Dan, just stop," and then I literally just hit stop, and it was just like you just went on for like 5 minutes. You were like, "What the fuck have you just done?"
Yeah, like why the fuck are we talking about cactuses and sandwiches and shit like that? Like it's not interesting. It's not engaging. Like why people don't care my opinion on fucking cactuses?
I just. Yeah, that was probably the worst one. That was. Yeah.
And then at that point, that's where I think 1 week we had 2 mystery podcasts in a row. It was my week and then my week again, and that was why, because one of them I just took over. Yeah. I was like, Danny, mate, you've got nothing. I'll do it.
Oh, it was bad. Yeah,
that was my most stressful week. And it wasn't really even your fault. It was a topic of conversation, but in my head, I just had enough for that day. I was like, I can't be fucking asked to talk about cactuses. Just stop.
Yeah. No.
But leading on to most stressful, what would you say is your favorite moment during this whole year-long adventure?
Favorite moment. It's hard to say. Nothing's really like, other than maybe like lasagna. That was a good moment. I don't know. Nothing's really come out. Other than that, I don't think like much has come out. Like
lasagna. What the fuck is lasagna?
Lasagna.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Other than lasagna, that was kind of like an organic, like, whoa, what the fuck, like moment.
For people that don't know, we did a blind food rankings, and I was holding out #1 spot for lasagna, and it got to the 4th one.
But we didn't know it was even in there.
No, we didn't know. Like it was really obscure choices, And by the third one, I left one open, and it was like spag bol or something. And you was like, "Why have you number one's not done yet?" I went, "Okay, just put it at 2. I'm waiting for lasagna." He clicks the button, and he goes, "Fuck off." I went, "What?" He goes, "It's lasagna." Put it at 1.
That's it. That was it.
The chances of that is just, I should have done
Insane.
the lottery that week.
Yeah, you should have done. You should have done. There was that. Yeah, I like that. Moments.
Doesn't have to be 2. It doesn't have to be more than 2. It's one's fine.
Yeah. I just because I've already said we said that one in the quiz really. And I quite like your rant about the Ranis. Someone had to say it.
Yeah.
It had to be said.
I'll never hold my opinion back, mate.
No, that was just. Oh man, did you watch any of the new series?
Yeah, we did a whole review on it.
No, the new one that's just come out.
Oh, the War Between Land and Sea.
Yeah, have you watched that yet?
I loved it, mate.
We haven't finished it yet, but it just. I don't know.
The ending is very weird. I'll say that.
Okay, because like the first 2 episodes were kind of like, oh, this is cool, and then we watched 3 and 4, and it was just kind of dragging a bit. So we haven't finished it yet, but yeah, it was just very like.
All I will say is we know where the budget went.
Okay.
all of the CGI. That's where all the fucking Doctor Who budget went, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was a cool idea, and also you kind of like because it was a series as well. You're like, oh, what's gonna happen next week? And it was a bit more like, yeah, it wasn't just a doctor going around solving problems.
This series was actually the first one I sat down and watched it with my father. Like I haven't watched anything with him in years.
Oh wow! Yeah.
Yeah, and I walked past his room once, and he had it on the TV, episode 4 on the TV. I went, "Oh, I was going to watch this." He goes, "Oh, I'm watching it." I went, "Have you watched the rest of them?" He goes, "No, I'm on number 4." I went, "What is wrong with you? Why are you watching number 4? He goes, "Well, it's on BBC One." I was like, "Okay, we're going on BBC iPlayer and watching the start. We watched like the first 2 episodes, and then we watched the day after. We basically caught up, and it was like 2 weeks till Christmas.
Yeah.
And obviously it hadn't come out yet. And I thought it was 6 episodes, so I went, okay, we're not going to skip this week.
Right.
We'll watch till next week when it's out, not realizing that it was only a 5-part
Oh, was it only
series.
5?
So, yeah,
I thought it was 6 as well.
6. So did I.
Oh wow, okay.
So yeah, it's it was pretty good. I think my favorite memory though in the podcast is winning the Quizmas. My trophy here that I have right next to me.
Yeah.
Says here, nice little trophy. Quizmas winner.
2025.
All time.
Of all time. It's so we finished it, and Phoebe was like, "Oh, we should probably make him a little trophy as well." So he sent you off one.
Honestly, it's the coolest thing I own.
Oh, that's
the
good.
CnD Podcast Quizmas champion.
Yeah,
it's great.
Did you win the first one as well? I don't remember who won that.
I don't really think we were keeping count, were we?
Yeah, we had a scoring system. Maybe I should have gone back and then added.
We left the VAR
as well. Yeah.
Well, no, you can't. No. Just in case I've lost by like 4 points. No, we're not adding scores on.
No, I'm just saying we can add that year onto the trophy as well.
I'll just get a Sharpie in a minute and put that on there. It's fine. Just scrub out 25. No, that would be my favorite memory. That, and I think just really every week just keeping in touch with you. Really, I think that's probably a favorite as well, because we'd often go a long period of time by not talking and stuff.
Yeah,
but this kind of not forced it, because we were never forced to do it. No. It kind of give us a reason. Sounds weird, but you know what I mean. It kept us in contact, basically.
Yeah. There was. I mean, even before we started this podcast again, I think the last time we spoke was the last podcast. So it was. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not because we fell out. It's just live, isn't it? Like,
yeah,
I'm pretty shit at communication in my daily life anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm
Which
the
is
same.
funny because I literally work for one. But yeah, life just goes quick and you forget that shit. Like, yeah, it's
it happens.
yeah. No.
Um,
Question number 4.
all right.
What is a thing that you learn about each other?
I learned that you like the color blue.
I learned that you can't see the color blue. I'm joking. Yeah, I love the color blue, mate. Blue's my favorite.
Yeah. Oh, I got you that hat as well.
Oh, you did? Yeah, I've got it right here actually.
Yeah.
Bro,
Does it feel
bro,
alright?
look at that. It's perfect.
I know it's adjustable, but yeah.
Yeah, it's like a mesh back, and it's great. Bass Pro Shops. I think I spoke about it on the podcast actually when you're doing your holiday one.
That was it. Yeah.
For Christmas, Danny actually got me a official Bass Pro Shops mesh backed. I'm staring at it, but I've got the word for it. Hat.
Yeah, little baseball cap. Yeah.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I wore it all of Christmas Day.
Actually.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
It's great. I loved it.
Oh.
I don't know when I'm next going to wear it because it's bloody freezing, so the back of it's going to give me head cold. But in the summer, that shit's going to be rocking.
Nice, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
Cheers. And Craig actually he got me some chocolates. I've been munching on those.
Yeah, I got you and Phoebe the same one. I think it was.
Yeah. Yeah. I was looking at it and I was just like, it felt like a book, and I was just like, oh, he's got us the same book.
Yeah, it's heavier than I thought it was. To be
Yeah.
fair, I didn't realize.
I think because it has like a lid on it and like sides. It sort of does like in the wrapping, it felt like a book. Yeah.
When it arrived, I was like, "Have I ordered the wrong thing?"
Yeah.
Because it didn't. When you shook it, it didn't make any noise. I'm like, "Oh, okay,
No.
I might have ordered the wrong thing here. Maybe it's a book on chocolate." Like, congratulations, knowledge. My favorite. Well, not the favorite. What question is it?
What was
Thing
the
you've learned about
question,
each other. The thing you've learned about each other. A thing you've learned about each other. For you, I would say. Well, no. For me, for you, I would say that you're a lot more. You're a lot smarter than you give yourself credit for. I think sometimes you question yourself a bit too much.
Okay.
And you apologize a lot. And I don't think you need to, because you're generally sound in your decision making. Terrible at mic checks, but we won't go into.
But my mic checks are alright.
Yeah, we're not going to go into the 3 missing podcasts, but but no, the thing I like about you is you're a lot more outgoing than I think you often think you are.
I think because I remember growing up, I wasn't like 100% wasn't.
No.
And doing the whole YouTube thing was what gave me the confidence to speak up a bit more and talk a bit more.
Yeah.
Because once you're like, oh, I've got a million views on YouTube, it's a bit like, oh, why am I so nervous to talk to 30 people in my class? Obviously you get like the bad comments and stuff, but they always like get outweighed by the likes and the views, and you're always a bit like, oh, whatever, the hater's gonna hate or whatever. So yeah,
100%.
Yeah, I think I'm more outgoing, but I still try and keep my circle small. I think that's the key there.
Yeah, it's similar to me. I like small circle. I've said it since I was a kid, really. I'd rather have 2 or 3 tight knit friends than 100 people that are not going to be there if I need them.
That's it. Yeah.
And it's very much. I'm content with that. I don't need to have 690 friends on Facebook, where I can just have 60 to 100 and be absolutely fine with it.
I think that's like, the perfect amount.
Yeah, and I think a problem in this day and age is people care too much about what people think of them. and I don't really give a fuck. And I think doing this podcast, I've learned things from you, and I think you've learned things from me. In regards to kind of perception, it's like we've learned from each other. But yeah, no, it's
I found that you've been a lot more dedicated to doing this weekly than I have.
Yeah, there's been a few conversations where he's gone. I won't leak too much, but he's been like, oh, I can't do it. I've been, come on, dude, like, mate.
yeah. The constant disappointment. I'm just like, oh, I've let Craig down.
He's gone, oh, I've forgotten. I went, Danny, come on. Like, we used to record on a Wednesday and then it just slipped to a Friday.
Yeah. Well, that was because of my work as well.
Yeah, that was fair enough. Yeah.
And your work as well, and you were doing things.
Yeah, I was doing that course.
So...
another life update. I passed the course.
Hey.
Yeah, I passed 92%. I got on it. So if people don't know, for 12 weeks I was doing a Microsoft training course to learn the systems in Azure and things like that, and I passed it. I ran out of time in the last few questions. But,
oh no! So you could have got 100%.
No. I just quickly spammed them because I was like 10 seconds left. I had 4 questions to go. I went that. No,
you were like 50 chance.
It's better to risk it, like a multiple choice, and get 1 or 2 points and not do them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But the thing is, I had an auditor with me the whole time, so it was through a VPN, and I could see like his screen moving. So. And obviously he couldn't see me, so I got a bit conscious. So I was like, "Are you gonna think I'm cheating if I don't move my mouse?"
All right.
Yeah, no, it was. I passed, so yeah.
Nice.
Okay, so I think interesting. So question 5. We've got 2 more.
Yeah.
Biggest life change this year.
Oh, biggest life change.
Yeah, I think I know yours.
I've had so many, honestly. I basically started this year as like, I want to do more. I want to like live your life a little bit because I just hit 30, and not that my 20s were like a failure or anything, but it was like I just wanted to do something a bit more. So the podcast was the first one, and actually, kind of Trackmania as well. Not that ended very well, but that was mostly just due to like work restraints and stuff.
Yeah.
Biggest life change. Probably finding the house. Not that we're in it yet, but
okay, yeah.
That whole like experience of like, oh, we're actually looking at houses now, and I've got like this whole like this is next year now, but well, this year. But yeah, I've got so many ideas of what I want to do with like solar energy and like just things like that, just like house repairs, and yeah, I've just got like I'm excited for it. That's sort of future, I suppose, because it hasn't really happened yet.
Yeah. I think I'm surprised really, because I thought you would have said proposing.
In a way, yes. But at the same time, it's like we're still. It was more of like we were already engaged kind of thing. Like we're.
Yeah, it was just more formality.
Yeah. It's more of a formality. It's like nothing's changed between us other than like now we can kickstart the wedding kind of thing.
Yeah.
But we're still. I don't know. We're still the same. Like I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I know that sounds.
It's
like
just he liked it, so he put a ring on it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I guess work actually. Work's probably the biggest change. It did take a bit of adjusting. I was a bit like I don't give a fuck what you say. Kind of actually like.
Yeah, I know how that feels.
And it was, I don't know, like a part of me was just a bit like, when I first started, I was a bit like, well, I could just leave it any minute. I could always go back to being self-employed. It's not like a big deal. Um,
No, you can't really do that.
yeah. I mean, with the mortgage and all that, and once the paycheck started coming in as well, I was a bit more appreciative about the job itself. Because at first I was a bit like, oh, this wouldn't happen if I was self-employed. Like, oh, this wouldn't happen. Like, it's just like manager drama and all that bollocks. And I don't know. I just like don't like working with people sometimes. Like, I yeah. um. So it was.
I get it. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was just sort of like, yeah. But then once the money started coming in, I was like, actually, this is way better. Um, I have a lot more income now, and when you're self-employed as well, you don't really think of expenses in that way. Um, you're just like, oh, I'm making this money, and then like, but then it's all going on like fuel and your lunch and um, just yeah. Just all outgoings, and yeah, okay, you can claim back on it on tax, so you are making money back on it. And there was like things like I dropped my phone and I bought a new phone, and now that phone is now like a business expense, which is great. But at the same time, it's like I'm still spending that money, so
Yeah.
yeah.
I
So
think for me, my biggest life change, probably just learning to drive.
yeah,
It doesn't sound very big, but it is. It's going to open up so many other doors,
so many like yeah,
especially down here.
yeah, 100%. It's Yeah, it's something I sort of been pushing on you for like probably the last decade. I remember I took you to the scrapyard and I was just like, yeah, why don't you try out some cars? I would just go sit in like trash cars.
Oh yeah, you were looking for something for your Peugeot. I remember now.
I was like, oh, let's go down to the scrapyard, and because I don't know, I used to go there like once a week just to like find bits for my car, and I was like, I can come down as well, and like I don't know, just see if there's something that you feel comfortable sitting in, kind of thing. And like, it's so funny. I don't think that's even. I think it is still a scrapyard now, but I think that one's been like closed down for public. Um,
It
I
was a
think
fucking death trap, mate.
it really was. It was. I think they couldn't afford the insurance or whatever anymore. Which is a shame because you used to get like really cheap bits down there. I'd like come out of there with just like I
I
don't
think
know.
you came out the headlight once. It cost you a $5.
Yeah. I remember I got like the entire like dash unit, like the actual like display for like a fiver. And all I wanted was the bulbs on the back of it because I was like trying to get some more little bulbs, and I was like, I'll just take the whole thing. Like it might come in useful. um, yeah, and I managed to get like instead of a couple of bulbs, I managed to get like 30 of them because they're all in the back. That's mad. Yeah, good times.
It
Um,
was.
but yeah. I mean, even back then, so that would have been like early 20s. Like I was like, yeah, you should do your driving. So I'm really proud of you for doing like actually getting your lessons done. I know you were
Cheers,
struggling
mate.
to book them, especially around COVID and stuff. But
Yeah.
um,
We're
yeah,
almost there. We're almost there. Yeah, I think that's going well. And I think that I mean, the first thing I'm doing when I pass my test is coming home, picking you up, and we're going to McDonald's. We've got to do
right.
a McDonald's drive-through.
I remember the first time I did it, I was fucking terrified because it's actually quite narrow in that drive-through, and
It's a rite of passage. I think you did it. Ryan did it. Like you have to.
you have to do it. Yeah. That and the twat lap.
What's a
Yeah.
twat lap?
It's when you go around the like coast of your town.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. um, I'm sure every town has its own twat lab. But
Fair enough.
it's usually drive right through the middle of town.
All right. Okay.
But in our case, it's like through town and then it's around the coast.
Oh, okay. I'm with you.
Yeah.
But yeah, final question, mate, on our
Yeah.
final podcast is simply, What are you looking forward to in 2026?
Oh mate, I'm looking forward to getting better internet. I'll tell you that. Fuck. We had to pause this podcast like twice already.
I can't tell you the amount of times that we've had to pause podcasts for the fucking year.
Yeah. Or I'll just start. We'll start one, and it'll be like your ping's 2,000, and I'll be like, oh for fuck's sake, not again. Like
I'd be like, Danny, so what do you think of this? And then 10 seconds later, I would get 1 second. Oh no.
Yeah. It's mad. Oh dear. I tried to explain it to my dad. I was just like, this internet is dog shit, and like he was just like, oh, but the internet's the internet. How can it? I was like, it might not be the incoming. It might just be the router itself. It's just like we were having Christmas dinner the other day, and like it started like it's like you remember the PS4 when it like was doing mad shit, and it was just like whoa, it's like taking off and shit.
Yeah.
It's like doing that, and I was like, it's a fucking router. Like, what's it doing?
It's a better internet for you.
Yeah, it's like dying, and like all of us were in the same room, so it wasn't even like we were just having a chat. It wasn't like it's not like we were streaming anything or doing anything like major. Like, oh dear, I got a Phoebe got me a Portal for Christmas, and I actually have better. I have a better connection on it if I go in because my sister's got a repeater in there.
Yeah.
And I have a better connection if I go in her room and use the repeater than I do on the actual main router. I think it's because the router's like basically like sending the information from my PS5 and then sending it to my portal, but it's like because it's doing both because it's sending and receiving that same data and then it's pinging it back as well.
Yeah.
And I think it just struggles to do both at the same time, and because it's like because the repeater's on a Ethernet cable anyway. So it's like I think it's fine with having that information. It's just not fine with having and sending it at the same time.
Yeah. Struggles.
Oh, it's such a shit router. But yeah, I was just saying to him, I was just like, he really wants me to like have it over in my new house, and I'm just like, I can't do that to you. Like I can't do that to myself. Like, so yeah, I'm looking forward to having new internet and a new house. Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's my next year.
Nice.
Yeah.
For me, passing my driving test, really, getting a new job, and trying to work on a side business that I've got going. So
nice. Yeah, you're always welcome to drive over to our new place.
Yeah, I'll definitely check it out, mate.
Yeah. Do some lamb pies or
yeah,
something.
100%. Final thoughts for this?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm impressed that we only missed for last week, but I'm impressed that I'm impressed that you kept up with it as well. Because there were times where even you were like, oh, I don't want to do it today, and we ended up doing it a couple of days later. We still did it that week, like.
Yeah. I said, Danny, he goes, I'm not home anymore, I forgot. This was like a couple of weeks ago before he went away. And I was like, Polly goes, so we've only missed the last one. Then we did so well.
I know. And even when I went to America, we recorded like 4 in a row.
And, that was difficult.
But then I was explaining it. I can't remember explaining it to you, because they were asking about the podcast, and I was like, yeah, because we recorded them out of sequence as well, because there was like a film review that I wanted to record, but I hadn't watched the film yet.
Yeah,
and I wanted that to go out first, so we've recorded the other ones beforehand, and then I was like, oh, so tomorrow we're going to do a quiz, and you were like, but we've already recorded a quiz, and I was like, I know.
It was. I'm glad you figured it out, because I was like, huh?
It's like Inception or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Episode like 51 was before 49, and then 50 was before 52. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh dear. And then even
we made it work.
It worked, and and when I went away to Portugal as well, and we recorded like because it was The Vanishing and Old Boy, and I think we watched Vanishing, so I was like, let's record that and get that done. And then when I came back, then we did The Old Boy. I think we probably should have split those into 2 different pods, but looking back on it,
Can I tell you a secret about Old Boy?
Yeah.
I never watched it.
No.
I didn't watch it.
Why not?
I forgot, and then it was about 10 minutes before the podcast. I was like, I swear there was something I was meant to do.
No.
Yeah, so I just looked up the synopsis on Wikipedia, and then I got the film just to the film through that.
You just kept going on about how he was like shagging his daughter or something, and I was like, more things happened in that film, Craig. Do you still? I've still got it on Blu-ray. Do you want it?
Oh, I've watched it since then.
Okay, all right. Oh dear,
I didn't watch it.
mental. Yeah, that was what a film. But yeah,
It was very good actually. It was the typical Korean-esque humor.
I actually quite like South Korean humor. I think
I don't think you're doing it.
no, I think it's very British, the South Korean humor.
It is, yeah. It's very slapstick.
Yeah, and it's not like spelled out to you like American humor is.
It's like, see, American humor is almost like makes a joke and it turns the camera. See what I did there? Let me explain it to you.
Yeah.
So I've called his mother a dog, insinuating that she's a bitch.
Yeah.
Whereas Korean humor is like woof woof, and you're like, oh yeah, I get that.
Yeah. We were watching. I might have. I don't know if I've said this or not. We watched another South Korean. I keep getting confused. We watched another South Korean film recently, and it's called like The Parasite or something. And this guy basically he's like from a poor family. He like moves into this rich family, and then they're like, and then he manipulates the family into like hiring his family basically. So like he's like, oh yeah, I know a really good maid, and it's like his mom, and like so basically they all like move in.
Oh wow, I remember you telling me about that actually.
Yeah, it's a good film actually. But that has a lot of British humor in it, I think. Well, that that kind of humor. To be fair, actually, genre wise, I think it's quite similar to Old Boy because it like ends in a massive bloodbath and everyone's dying and. It's like completely out. It's completely out of like field for the for the film, but I guess that's just what it is over in that culture. It's just like
Yeah,
the genre, like the films don't have one genre. They just don't care. They're just like, yeah, we'll just be every genre.
fair enough.
It can be a bit violent. It can be a bit funny. Yeah. So yeah, we watched that. It's good. Yeah. I can't remember what the question was.
What you're looking forward to in 2026?
That was it. Yeah. Yeah, just the house really. I think we did a lot this year. Like we climbed a mountain and shit, and
Yep.
we did the podcast every week. Like I say, I was gonna start doing the car tutorials again, like the car mechanic tutorials. I think I've got 5 recorded now. I just need to like edit them and do the voiceover. But yeah, it's I was gonna do them weekly, but I mean to be fair, it doesn't really matter when they come out. That's kind of like the beauty about it. It's just like people click on it when they want it. I think that's like sort of the secret between that kind of YouTube category. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna go back to doing that. I think because it even look back on it now, like some of my RCZ videos are actually more popular than the Trackmania stuff. Like overall, even though, like over the whole year, even though I recorded them all like 2-3 years ago, they're like still more popular than the views I got for Trackmania. So it's worth doing, and yeah, that'll be my next year in the creative world. You got anything planned?
I mean, just I liked having like something to do every week. So I genuinely might just do like a weekly murder mystery podcast, like do it on my own.
Okay.
I don't know yet. I'm still kind of thinking about it because it gives me something to kind of focus on when I'm not really up to much.
Yeah.
But then again, I've also been teeing the idea of making a return to YouTube for the same reason.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's stuff that again. It's just this new year. If I do anything, it's probably going to be towards the end of January. Give
Yeah,
myself a couple of weeks break. So we're busy with work in January and shit like that. So let everything settle down, and then I can kind of
I think
do
that was
stuff
the thing
again.
with me with this podcast as well. I mean, this one won't be a video, but the last three were videos. So I was like, yeah, it was like it was a nice send off, like knowing that like, oh, this is going to be the last video, like especially when we're doing the Christmas
Yeah,
one. So in a way, it's like a relief for me. It was like, oh, that's good.
yeah.
um, yeah,
Any
it's going to be weird, but I think I'm
it
going
will.
to try and fill the gap with the YouTube again.
I said this isn't a goodbye forever.
No, it's
Like
not.
we
No,
will still do them.
yeah,
It just won't be
it won't be weekly.
set.
Yeah,
Yeah, it'll probably. Gonna be honest with you, don't expect the next one until like a big album drops or something like that, or like another quarter. I mean,
GTA
it'd be nice to
6.
do a quarterly review. Yeah, I think a quarterly, if we can keep it with a quarterly, that would be nice.
Yeah, it can do. Yeah. I don't think we'll call it the quarterly review just because I don't know. I don't know. That didn't really like. I thought it was gonna get more views than it did, but they never do.
Doesn't matter about the
But
views.
yeah,
I said
yeah,
that
we
before we
can.
started.
No, I know that. I know. I mean, we'll call it something else. We'll just call it
Call
some
it
random.
2025 Part One, Part Two, Part
Yeah.
Three, Part Four.
All right.
But yeah, any final comments, mate?
Thanks to everyone who listened.
Yeah. Thank you.
I know it's been random at times, and
You never knew what you was gonna get week on week out.
no, exactly, no. And even when we've been like, oh, next week this will happen, then it just doesn't happen for another month. Um,
Yeah.
that's
And
happened.
thanks to Phoebe as well for coming along on our Doc 2 part and making the odd appearance. It's been nice to have a guest.
Yeah,
And the music.
I really
Music
enjoyed
as
the
well.
Doctor Who ones. Yeah, and Phoebe for the theme tune as well. Um, yeah, yeah, it's weird.
Don't really know how quite to end it.
No, I don't either. I always feel like I'm gonna end it, and then I'll be like, oh, I had something else to say.
You know what? Let's end it on a nice positive quote.
Okay, hang on. Let me do a little blow then.
Oh yeah. Celebrate the end of the podcast. Well, not the end of it, but
There we go.
yeah, there we go.
Hooray! We made it.
And what I'm gonna say is, I'm pretty decent at these little speeches, so I'm gonna do my best to think of one on the spot.
All right.
For 52 weeks, we have hopefully entertained you, took your mind off of anything you might be struggling with for half an hour to an hour. But just know that we have thoroughly enjoyed this and the time that we have been doing this CnD podcast weekly. If ever you need anything, don't be afraid to reach out to anybody. Because like we've been saying, we don't have a big circle of people around us, but the ones that you do have are often your closest people.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to get out there. Don't be afraid to do stuff you're not sure of. Take a punt and a leap like we have. And just remember at the end of it, if you fail, what's the worst that can happen? Like,
At least you
carry on,
tried.
pick yourself up.
Yeah.
At least you tried, yeah. And
I feel like that's the important takeaway from this.
yeah, try and fail, try again.
Yeah.
But that's it. Thanks for listening. Thanks to everybody that came along on a journey. Thanks to Danny for all the hard work he's put behind the scenes editing my mistakes.
No,
There's a
I
few.
knew. You're doing the TikToks as well.
For a little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh dear.
we will see you down the road.
Yeah.
And to future Craig and Danny, best of luck in the future, lads.
Yeah. Good luck, dude.
Did you just good luck yourself?
Yeah.
Peace. Bye.
Bye.